Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And for the Warriors, in at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now, here's Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson goes in. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got his team on the board to start the game for the Knicks.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Over Towns. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Towns, no luck. Wiggins against Anunoby. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Now, here's Hart. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's Wiggins. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Now here's Hart. D right on him. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Back to Brunson. Here's the teardrop, and that one is good. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Golden State. Now Anderson, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Healed outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. And McBride gets it to go.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The Warriors trail. Pajemski with it. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Healed outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
To be certain he beat the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York ahead, up 3. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Podziemski out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Anderson. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Melton. Now Looney. Golden State moving it around. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Finished off the break. McBride's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a shot!
Oh, my. He's rising up and bringing the wood on that one. Could be just what they need to pick up their energy.
Well, Greg, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And New York making a change here. H. Diop's checked in. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Up top, McBride. He's guarded by Melton. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Kuminga gets it to go. And that ties it up.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Towns. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Anderson. Wiggins is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Towns. Mikal Bridges checked in for Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet. That one goes in.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. To the middle. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And the first one at the line is good. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Oh, the quick trigger of Wiggins.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. To get open is Robinson. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 8.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. Curry, top finish inside.
Boy, such creativity. Even when the defense is on him, Steph Curry will find a way.
And here is Robinson. From 6 feet, Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got the game tied up here for New York.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
On the wing, Green. Over Hart. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And a deep 3 from Heel. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Tibbs, going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Knicks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Green passes to Curry. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Over Hart. And Green gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
I'll tell you, nice determination. Draymond Green, in the face of very good defense, makes the jumper anyway. Nice.
Back to Brunson. Launches a 3. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Bridges against Hield. Here's Green. It's good. Green's got his second basket.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Free throw drops for Hield.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Unloads from 9, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. McBride's got 6, and we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby.
Number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Curry. 6 points for him. Towns with the steal. Hard against Curry.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Hart. And Hart drops them both. Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Higgins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Payne, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. .158 left to play here in the third. They now take the lead. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one is on Towns.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
The Warriors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts, and he makes the first.
I don't think you can help but admire what Draymond Green brings to the floor on a night-by-night basis. This guy plays with a giant chip, and he wants his teammates to come with him.
And both free throws good for Green. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's McBride. He's defended by Podziemski. Payne passes to McBride. Bridges for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 7.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Some changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kyle Anderson comes in for Draymond Green. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Marcus Morris comes in for Josh Hart. Landry Shamit's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Looney, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against New York.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one. And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. And he sinks the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. High post try. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
It's good from long range.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here. with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kuminga, Podziemski out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Kevon Looney, and it's Anderson in at the 4.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Pass to Melton, out to the right wing. Pocket 6. Here's Podziemski, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. Stolen by Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Oh, my goodness. Brunson leaving everyone behind on the one-man play.
Here's Hield. And here is Green. Hield dishes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jackson Davis. Green breaking loose. Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson Davis has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Warriors.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brunson scanning the floor. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it. You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
And the basket by Curry.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Brunson. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 4. Three-pointer Hield trains the three-pointer.
The stop and the pop by Buddy Hield.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. What touch from Brunson.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Takes a 3. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Curry on the wing. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hield with it. Hart covering. Hield with the bucket.
Just a massive bucket by Buddy Hield, the guy who has never been afraid of these moments.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Participants now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants it?
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hart. 3-pointer. The rebound by Hield. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Knicks on offense.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Jackson Davis, and that one good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.